Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore. I'm so excited to be here with that umbrella guy. What's up, dude?
Hey there, man. I'm doing good, brother.
Oh, good times. Good times indeed, because look who's coming after. I mean, we've talked about this in my live streams, and I want to break this down and support Tug here because we've talked about this topic before. But as Tug told me, now they're coming for me. I'm so honored to be part of this officially, finally being involved in the club.
Yes.
But let's break this down, Tug, because for Taylor Laurent, there have been a bunch of people who have come forward trying to shame us, God forbid, for making money off of doing our work of covering this case. It's like really weird, as if like, you know, Newsweek and all these places here are like sort of not doing it for money, it seems. And so for some reason now, the story has become, oh, we're dragging Amber just to keep making money. And all these theories, in my opinion, are coming from Amber's team. This just screams of an Eve Barlow, who's Amber's girlfriend, and her new PR guy, David Shane. This just screams like the tactic. And I'm just so confused why they think this is a good tactic, because clearly we're just going to make another video dispelling it, which in fact will make us more money and defending ourselves. And I just can't figure out, like, are these people really that dim? Like, what do you think they think they're going to win with this, Tug?
I think that first of all, they want to fight a PR war. And I think they can win with this. They can at least try to convince people that you're bullies and harassers. Maybe, again, they're talking to some people out there, but those people are probably mainstream journalists. That's why Newsweek, they either jumped on or they were already part of this. They're talking to politicians as well, because they don't want this stuff to happen again. I think they're trying to win another game. That game is changing the rules so this never happens again.
Yeah, well, I was trying to find the petition. I can't find it as I was looking, but they now have started a petition against us, guys. Particularly, I mean, more so against you, but it's only a matter of time, I'm sure, before we're all getting petitions for our videos of harassing Amber. It's so offensive to me, the terminology that, you know, I mean, Newsweek is dragging Amber. You mean seeking the truth and calling out her spin? Is that dragging Amber to you, Tug? So weird.
I guess so. They have a weird way of, putting out the truth, right?
Well, and so we got to start there. But then here the head, and now it's in the headline. YouTuber, and they're talking about Tug here, who they're about to dox. I'm going to try my best to keep his information private because it's none of your damn business. But this Newsweek article literally just puts, alleged. I don't even want to know. I don't know. None of my business. Don't answer the question, Tug. Puts a name out to the umbrella guy who chooses to do his stuff anonymously for the sake of his family and his real work and stuff to protect all that, which is all good work he does. But Newsweek here, Jamie Burton just decided to release it all publicly and then just say he makes up to $64,000 a month based off of, I guess it was Social Blade is where they're sort of getting these, the data, which, guys, it's not accurate. It's not accurate. Yes, I think, Tug, is it safe to say, yes, we do get paid for doing work on YouTube, but I feel like, is it anybody's business how much we get paid? No. I don't see Newsweek getting pushed into a corner to be like, Jamie, how much salary? Are you making $100,000, Jamie? Are you making $200,000? He's making up to $300,000. It's so weird how we're now forced to sort of attempt to answer our financials, which is so private.
What's interesting, too, is counting this article, they actually did 4 articles on this very story. So they actually did more articles than I did videos today. They did double that number.
Yeah.
So,
But it's so weird as I scroll through and sort of get let me read this. So YouTuber has been called out for continuing to profit from the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard drama. Newsweek, what do you call this article? So these ads that I'm seeing on the side, those aren't profiting? And the only reason I'm not showing the article is I don't want to get Umbrella Guy's information out more than it needs to. But it's like, it's so weird, the hypocrisy of like, we are profiting off of this story when they're now profiting off of us, profiting off the story. It's such a weird, like, what's that show? The Pimp My Ride. Yo, dude, I put a car inside your car. It's like they're putting a story inside a story. So the Umbrella Guy has posted dozens of videos in the past few months Okay, yeah, it was a trial that literally ran for 12 hours a day. It felt like every day for weeks. Dozens of videos feels fair. Usually with a disparaging view of Heard. Because she did that to herself, let's be clear. Yeah. They have amassed millions of views, earning him thousands of dollars in the process. Now, I also want to say, good for you, Tug. You earned every damn penny, and I'm proud of you for doing the work that you do. But are you surprised to see Newsweek now running with this story saying that you're making thousands of dollars disparaging Amber Heard?
Actually, no, I'm not. When we saw the Washington Post make this move, I knew this was going to be the way that they came at us. That's why, like when I saw, when I've seen. When I've seen people discuss pay, I'm like, please don't talk to the media ever. No one talk to the media. You can't trust them. We can't trust them at all, and they're proving it. They're proving it.
Yeah, well, it's just weird because they're going on it, and now you're being called out by this guy, Christopher Boozy, who I'm not familiar with. But so tweeted a bunch of stuff about what he didn't tweet is that the $1 million figure is false. Yes, Matthew earns approximately $1 million a year from YouTube. No, I mean, I already know Matthew didn't answer your question because it's none of your business, Christopher. And I sorry, Tug, I am going to call it. I know for a fact, based on our numbers, I can assume what you make. And I will say, there's no way Tug made $1 million this month on YouTube. Are you nuts, Christopher Boozy? What are you?
Not just that. The way he came, the way he's coming up with these figures is it's preposterous. It's absolutely preposterous.
Right, they're using like a estimates, and then they're over exaggerating those estimates, and then rounding it off to more estimates, just again to fit their narrative. Which is again, I wonder why we want to call this stuff out. I wonder why when you call us out, and then the YouTubers get this bad rap, why we might make a video today. This isn't about Amber. This is now about you guys because you guys aren't moving on, and it's so weird because Eve here is just trying to say. Journos like make bullshit up and obsessively post, friends and including me. It's an honest living to you. How about move on to Evan Rachel Wood? I'm trying to have people working me off being so tied to this case. There was another point in this article where she's, they're basically just trying to say, or was it the Bot Sentinel guy says, so-called journo, he's obsessively posting videos about the family and friend. He claimed that YouTube was incentivizing a malicious individual to publish content. They're basically just saying that we are only doing this for money. We're continuing. It's a financial, this was the quote I was looking for, financial incentive to keep the drama going as long as possible. And the irony of that statement, Tug, is so funny to me, given that they are keeping the drama going. If they didn't tweet this stuff, we would have probably talked about something else today, no?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've been looking at other topics. I thought, okay, well, I'm gonna talk about something, and then bam, they come knocking on my door. That the one thing I did like about that newsletter, or that Newsweek article, is it has one of the funniest quotes I've ever seen in it. If you scroll down like a bit, there's a quote by me. You go down a little. Let's see, it is right. Right there. So this is a mainstream article. It says, after being accused of benefiting from monetization, that umbrella guy doubled down saying, I monetize the salt of herd simps. These morons are going to pay for my home before this is done, and maybe buy me a platinum grill.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, oh, that's awesome. I like that quote.
Yeah, and you're being honest because the reality is now it's about the herd fans who are trying to call you out, and monetize them, absolutely monetize them because they're defaming you. I really think they are defaming all of us YouTube creators. This media spin right now by so many out there trying to shame us for making money. Like, I don't know about you, chat or commenters. Tell me down below. And you know how you can really tell Tugger Eye? Hit that super thanks button. You guys did it a bunch in my last video. That's really going to piss them off. You can actually pay us to comment down below and tell Boozy and Eve that you choose to be here and that you're allowed to do whatever you want with your money. That's what's so bizarre to me. They don't get that, like, this pisses our fans off. It's like calling them dumb. It's calling them sheep. Or, it's implying these things that they don't want to hear the truth from us. Or that we're just, listening to nonsense, trying to dispatch herd. There's so many reasons why that Aquaman starlet is being called out. And a lot of it is from actual victims of DV that have really affected, I know, myself and you, that we want to stand up for this atrocity and her continuing lack of accountability. You know what I mean? There's a reason why we're both passionate about this case, and it's not about the money or about Johnny Depp and his stardom. It's about right and wrong. I mean, right?
It is indeed. That's all it's about. I mean, it's not. They've tried to divide us on everything. They've tried to divide it on making it about celebrity, making it about politics. And like you said, it's not right or left. It's not all of this stuff. It's right or wrong. That's simple.
Well, and you would also, it's really funny as you called him out because this guy is really coming at you from Bot Sentinel, which is correct me, but I per your videos, I was doing the homework. This Bot Sentinel is a group that uses artificial intelligence to track troll bots and allegedly untrustworthy Twitter accounts. This is something he runs and has now gotten paid to do by Amber Heard, which as you said, I hope he got his, hope she didn't pledge the amount, which is true. But the irony of him sort of like trying to claim money, like if anybody has any reason to keep this going and inspire the trolls to be more active, wouldn't it be the guy who's in charge of tracking trolls to keep activating and poking trolls to keep them talking? It's just so weird to me that this guy has why is he even talking publicly? Shouldn't he just been doing the data for the client, handing it to the client, and then keeping himself out of the story? But the guy who's tracking hate comments is triggering hate comments to almost seemingly, what do you think, pay for his salary, Tug?
Well, what's funny is in its tracking, the thing he's supposed to be doing through Bot Sentinel, he's supposed to be tracking, I forget how fake accounts, basically. I forget his terminology for it, but my account, obviously, it passes all their tests. So he's had to find a new way to attack. This tells me that this is a new PR campaign. It's a new way. With David Shane, it's him, it's Eve Barlow. Obviously, this is Amber Heard. This is Amber Heard for sure.
Yeah, I was trying to find one more funny. Someone did the only knock I was going to give you, which I thought was funny. There was one burn on you, and I've told you this. Or was it? They pulled out your thumbnails. Oh. And there was one guy did a circle. You used one Amber face like 40 times.
Yeah.
It's like, that was pretty funny because I've even told you, oh my God, stop using the same face. Yeah, but sometimes it's such a good face, it's hard to deny. But
that yelling face.
Yeah, the yelling face. It's hard to deny again. But I mean, it's just all so silly. Eve is just retweeting this guy and activating this guy. It's so clear their intent here to try and shut us down. And they're really angry at me. Does it make you kind of happy to know how like bothered they are? Because you'd think it would just be done, but of all the things to focus on, no disrespect, Tug, but it's so weird that they're so hung up on you specifically. What do you think it is?
It's they hate me because for the longest time, for YouTube before the trial came up, I was the one place that you could find. All of us, we cover periodically, but, again, thumbnail style and stuff, people can hate on it all they want, these people, but it's effective. It sticks out. People will click on it, and it's worked. That's how, I got information out for the longest time. And we all came together, no, they like to say Johnny Depp and Adam Waldman. No, we all came together. We created a grassroots campaign with everybody out there listening to, and we hit them, and they never saw us coming. And the ones that they know stick their heads up, like me, like you as well, they're going to try to start playing whack-a-mole with it.
Yeah, I mean, bring it on. I'm not afraid because, again, as you know, it's like when they come after us like this, it only upsets our audience because our audience isn't dumb. Like Eve wants to shut down her audience, but you're basically telling them that they can't make their own decision to watch what they want to watch, that they have to believe your narrative. And it's just sickening how what an echo chamber this is. But I can't find the petition. It's so funny. There's a petition that they've set to shut us down, to basically demonetize it. I was looking through Eve's tweets, which is so painful to keep scrolling through. But there was one she retweeted about a petition to shut it down, and it almost looks like she got rid of it. Am I going crazy? But what's so funny was last time I checked, it was like 300 people signed it, which was just very amusing. I think it was that account, the Leave Amber Heard Alone account. Is this it? It's no. Anyway, the Leave Amber Heard account started this petition to stop us, and it got 300 people. But then what was really amazing is your audience was like, we're going to do one to stop the petition and to keep on, and you already almost at 5,000 people. So I don't know what they think they're doing. They're doing the opposite, and it does seem like this bot guy or whoever, they're all just they're doing the thing that they're accusing us of. Like, we're responding to, stuff coming after us, or I'm doing this video to support you because I really believe in what you've done, and they're now starting to bring me into it. But that's what we're doing here. So it's just weird. If they would stop, we would have nothing to talk about. But they keep bringing it up. Do you think they'll ever stop? Like, what do you think their end game is here?
No, I think that we're seeing a new chapter in this. We saw the chapter close with the litigation, and when they lost, Amber Heard sooner or later will probably have to at least mellow down, and it may well be court ordered. So we're not going to see them. They want to rewrite history. They want to not only relitigate that, but you notice they're bringing in Evan Rachel Wood. Like I said, they want something on the books. They want new laws to basically say we can't do it again, because then they can go back and say, well, whatever they did, that was wrong. They can do it in retrospect.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's a scary thing. I mean, I'm not worried about it, but then again, YouTube has done stupider things. So, I mean, it's just frustrating that there is even any worry about it. But I don't know. I do think also YouTube likes to get paid to tell them that we can't. I mean, when would the line be of who's being harassed and who's not?
Yeah.
I mean, I've never harassed Amber, and would never endorse or allow it in any of my communities. I know you don't. We just react to what she puts out there, and to sort of take that freedom away would be such a big deal. So I just don't see it coming. But you know what? Keep coming at us, I guess, because it'll only allow us to keep making these videos and rally our base to stand up for us, and to smash that like, smash that super thanks, and subscribe to both over Tug, the Umbrella Guy, and over here on Popcorn Planet. In fact, there it is. I did want to end on one little funny thing since you're here. This TJ Maxx thing. Now, I can't confirm this. This is from a site that obviously is huge speculation, and they even did make it clear. But there's a theory here that TJ Maxx thing, and I totally buy it. The theory here is that Amber and Whitney were filming themselves. There was a sales associate who apparently sent this tip in. They were filming each other in TJ Maxx in the Hamptons, accompanied by ACLU bigwig Romero, who was paying for everything. Now, I can't confirm or deny this, but man, Tug, that does seem a little on the nose for Amber Heard, does it not?
It does very well. That is a funny story. Actually, when I look at it, that is actually a very funny story.
Because they're never in the same video, and the fact that they would be doing that. And then the other thing and I'm going to look into this more deeply, but I was unaware of this guy, this Romero from the ACLU, who's still there, who's apparently with her. If anybody has more proof of this, please send it my way. But they're all like, look into this guy. There's some interesting story. So I had to plug this article I saw from John Del Signore, a fellow Signore I've never met. Bravo, sir. But yeah, apparently the ACLU director had a DWI hushed up by the ACLU. Again, surprise, surprise. My God, there's so much to think. She's out there hobnobbing with the ACLU at their paying stuff. And then the irony is Eve is now calling out the ACLU. There was one recently where just one of her where's the ACLU? They were happy to back Amber writing op-ed, and now when she needs help and support, they are nowhere to be seen. I mean, these people are crazy. They're crazy. They'll go after anybody, right? They'll turn on them like on a dime to get whatever they want. It's terrifying. Anyway, final thoughts. I'll leave the final word with you, Tug. What do you got to say?
Oh, I hope they continue coming. Honestly, I enjoy this stuff. They can't hurt us. Again, the one thing that I wish they would stop, though, is they've dredged up an old mental health clinic that I worked at. They have harassed it now for 24 hours. So what they're doing is they're shutting down lines for people with suicidal ideation, people that truly need help. For the advocates of the mentally unwell, they sure know how to harm people. So I wish they would stop that. But everything else, bring it.
So frustrating. Here they are. Yeah, here he's not going to stop. But all I know is this is true, and it's trending thanks to the scoop, and thanks for you guys for finally getting out there. Amber Heard is a cheater is a new hashtag that I'm glad is now trending. Eve doesn't really want to talk about that one though, does she? She'll just keep denying that. But I think more scoops may be coming. I think more people are getting sick of this. We will start moving on to some other subjects though, at least here. But yeah, go ahead, Boozy and Eve, if you really want to keep this coming. Newsweek. If you really want to make this a thing, I guess you can. But this is nonsense, and now it's starting to get a little obsessive. Why are you so obsessed with our salaries? Jesus, put your own salary in there next time, Jamie. It's insane. Go support my man Tug over at That Umbrella Guy. If you haven't already, you better have. Go hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more content here on Popcorn Planet. We'll be live later. I guess we're going to look at that Jussie Smollett interview. Man, that was pretty Amber-esque, and lots more, so stay tuned.